It was a Friday, but not just any Friday. It was the kind of Friday that said, "Hey, Saturday, I'm headed your way." But Saturday would have to wait, because I'm hung up on the rock, stuck in the cooler, the pen, the big house, doing some hard time for a crime that I only kinda committed. That's right, I'm in detention. The cold, lonesome. It all began yesterday morning.
Pencils down, everyone. Time to hand in your tests.
This test was too hard. Yeah, and it wasn't even on the subject you told us to study.
What do you mean? The test was on the work of the great scientist Paisley Schnickenpooper, M.D. His studies proved that people work better together when they share common goals.
You said it was on math.
Yeah.
I thought it was on cupcakes.
In my class, as in life, you must be prepared for anything.
Apparently, that includes grossly unfair powers.
Tracy, I'm standing right here.
Yeah, I know.
Dr. Schnickenpooper was a genius.
Good for him.
Something else is unfair. It's unfair.
So, the Footster did the old switcheroo on you.
Dude, you said it. Such a rip.
Totally Pokismo, bro. He did the same thing to me when I was a student.
You were a student?
Not a very good one, but I'd have been a better one if I'd known what those tests were on. Dude, I could have been anything. An astronaut, a scientist, a rodeo clown. Instead of cleaning up after Tracy.
If I get a bad grade on the test, it'll ruin my perfect GPA.
If I flunk, I'll have to go to summer school, or I'll be doomed to a life of cleanup.
Who cares about the grade? For me, it's about the principle. It's about doing the right thing, fighting for justice, speaking truth to power. Thanks, dude. I think that helped. Still thinking about the test, huh?
I can't believe it!
Same here.
That was so unfair.
We were up against the wall, and that's when it hit me, like a bucket of ice water. Cold, refreshing, and brilliant. Guys, Foot can't give us bad grades if he can't grade our tests, and he can't grade them if he doesn't have them.
What can we do now? It's too late.
Nope. It's never too late to do the responsible thing. The right thing. We break into his class and steal the tests back.
Perfect. I can finally use this brand new lock-picking kit. Now, if I could just figure out how to open this thing.
Okay, wait under the window. After Sherwood picks the lock, I'll grab the tests and toss them out to you.
Got it.
Sherwood, you be the lookout.
After I pick the lock.
No need.
No need.
Done.
Done.
Door was unlocked.
Door was unlocked. Lock it again so I
Sorry,
can...
no time. Angelo, Lola, Sherwood. Perfect. Got him.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just checking and, it checks out. Have a good day, sir. Everything checked out. Yep, all checked.
Mr. Foot. What a crazy day. Just crazy. I mean, what are the chances?
Stop talking. Where are the tests, Angelo? All of them are gone. All of them.
What? I only took ours. I mean, no. Tests? What tests? I didn't take all of the tests. I mean, I didn't take any tests. What tests?
I need those tests. Without them, I can't determine final grades.
I didn't do anything. Search me.
You broke into my office. See? You are guilty of something.
Aren't we all? Listen, I don't want to tell you how to do your job or anything, but I'm your best chance at finding those tests.
What do you mean?
Let's just say I know people. I know how it works. I know who to talk to.
This is ridiculous.
Like you said, in your classes in life, you must be prepared for anything.
I can't just let you walk free.
Studies show that the first 24 hours is your best chance to find stolen tests. After that, there's a good chance they've been shredded.
Shredded?
Sounds like we have a common goal. I just need some time.
You have exactly 24 hours to find those tests, or you are off to double secret detention. Or worse.
We can't rule out anyone. Everyone is a suspect. Everyone had a reason to take their test back.
But who did the deed?
There are 3 questions we must answer. 1, who unlocked the door? 2, why did they leave our tests behind? And 3, actually, I don't have a 3, but if we solve 1 and 2, we may not need a 3. I got a few questions for you, Butterfingers. If that's even your real name.
I confess, I lied. I never walked the dog. I said I did, but I didn't. I figured the dog wouldn't tell anyone.
Calm down. We haven't even asked you a question yet.
Do you realize that a walk is the event of the day for a dog? It's that little ray of sunshine in an otherwise uneventful day of naps and bland nuggets.
Enough about the dog.
I'll walk her when I get home.
Where were you this morning when the test was over?
I was at Kathy's, having a cupcake. At Kathy's.
Flavor?
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry?
Aha!
What? Aha, what?
I don't know. It just seemed like the right thing to say. No, you had plenty of reasons to want your test back. You're barely passing the class, and you, like the rest of us, expected a math test.
But it wasn't fair. And who the heck is Snickerpooper anyway?
So you did it. You took the test to protect your grade. Smart, but
You know me, Angelo. I could never do something like that on my own. I'm not really much of a risk taker, especially alone.
You're free to go, but don't leave the country. The lie detector machine doesn't lie. I will know if you're telling the truth.
Dude, wait! You gotta stop laughing. He's messing it all up.
Stop laughing!
I can't help it.
Next! Game over, Angelo. I don't know where the tests are. I hope your game likes to swim. No, Angelo, you wouldn't! Then start singing. The wheels on the bus go... Not that kind of singing. Tell me what you know about the tests. I remember a little green man crawled in the window. Then I went to Kathy's. Interesting. I gave you the information you wanted, dude. Now, please, that game has all my record scores on it. Take pity, man. Sure. Mommy!
Relax, that's a fake. Here's yours.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! Okay, who's next? Hey, Schmitty, mind if we ask you a few questions?
That depends, little dude. Will I have to stop buffing the floor?
Yes.
Works for me.
You know anything about those tests that were stolen out of Foot's classroom this morning?
I don't know anything about the tests, but I do know who unlocked the door.
Really? Who?
Me, that's who. And I have no regrets. What Foot did to you was wrong, just like when my teachers did it to me. I could have been a rodeo clown.
What did you do with the tests?
Nothing. I didn't steal the tests.
But you were gonna make it easier for someone else to do it.
Exactly. Well, these floors aren't gonna clean themselves.
Here's what we got. Everyone has an alibi. The same alibi. I was here at Cupcake Kathy's.
Kathy's. I was at Kathy's.
And everyone had a reason to want their test destroyed. I was ready for math.
I don't think I answered one question right. I studied parallelograms for days.
Then there's this little green man.
Who climbed through the window?
Little green man.
He was sort of a mixture of yellow and blue.
That makes green.
I'll leave the science up to you.
Okay, next step, I'll talk to Kathy. And we'll see how those alibis hold up.
All right. Let's go look for this little green man.
Now, we verify the alibis.
What time did they say they were here?
Right after school. So it checks out?
Kid, they were never here. We were closed. You don't want to know.
So they were never here.
And neither was I.
Of all the 2-bit cupcake shacks in this world whose menu is growing to now include salads and sandwiches, she had to walk into this one.
I hear you want to ask me some questions.
No one plays me for a sucker and gets away with it. Well, except for Tracy. She has actually done it quite a few times. But not this time. Have a seat.
I'd rather sit in a booth.
There aren't any.
Okay.
So, where were you after the test?
I can't remember.
Maybe this will jog your memory.
A cupcake with a bite out of it?
How about now?
You got nothing, Ange noob. You don't even know how the thief got in the locked door.
Sure I do. Schmitty unlocked it.
How'd you find out?
It was easy. He told me.
Besides, what do you care? You and your knucklehead friends' tests weren't stolen.
How do you know that?
Know what?
If you're involved, I will find out.
Ha! You've got no motive for me. I knew the test was gonna be on the guy with that stuff.
Huh. How is that possible?
Foot is my uncle. I just looked in his test planner. That's what I always do.
And you never said you were here at Kathy's like the others. And you never saw a little green man.
What makes you think a student took the tests? What if I told you one of the other teachers wants my uncle fired?
Why?
His parking spot. Teachers do that kind of stuff all the time. Probably Zonka.
Parking spot? Why should I believe you?
Fine, don't. I'm sure my uncle will believe that a little green man stole the tests.
Did you say Zonka?
Maybe.
No, you did just before. You're telling me that Zonka is out to get your uncle for his parking spot?
Or maybe that hippie teacher, Miss Perla, isn't all about peace and love after all.
Perla? Now you're saying Perla. I gotta go talk to them.
One more thing. You're toast.
Hey, Coach Zonka?
Hold this.
Whoa. Sorry to bother you, Coach, but I have something to... It's important.
So's this. You be sparring partner. Karate match next week.
Well, I guess...
Okay, ask question.
Are you trying to get Mr. Foot fired so you can have his...
His what?
Parking space.
Ha! I don't use car. Zonka run everywhere. Stay in shape. Yeah!
Well, that worked out well. Just the woman I want to see.
Ah, Angelo, here to find your inner peace.
You're not going to kick me, are you?
No, silly. I'm going to help you use Kundalini Yoga to free your mind.
Is there any chance you're after... Mr. Foot's parking space for your car?
A car? Cars pollute the air with toxic emissions. I strictly ride a scooter that runs on sprouts and kale.
No further questions. It was getting dark. Real dark. The kind of dark that makes you say, hey, that's a little too dark. It was late. I had to get home. But the pieces just weren't adding up. I was stuck like a duck in an oil spill. Then, I noticed someone was on my tail. Someone was after me. Whoever was tagging me was about to learn an important lesson. I don't like being followed.
Hey, what's the big idea? I can't move my arms.
Manetti? You freaked me out. Why were you following me?
I wasn't. I was just trying to catch up with you. Man, this place is creepy when no one's around.
So what do you want?
I never got the chance to tell you about the little green man and that I was at Kathy's.
Well, you weren't at Kathy's.
Yeah, sure I was. Yup, says Kathy's right here.
But I never asked you.
Listen, all I know is that I was supposed to tell you this stuff or else.
Wait, who gave you that?
Nobody?
They say the worst part of double secret detention is the boredom.
It can play tricks on your mind.
Anyway, thanks for not telling on us.
I'll figure it out. I just gotta connect the dots, cross the T's, dot the... Double secret detention!
Forever!
No, not me. I didn't do it. No. Oh, please.
You're toast. It wasn't fair! Schnickenpooper.
Who cares about common goals? You said it was on that!
You and your knucklehead friend's tests weren't stolen.
People work better together when they share common goals.
I could never do something like that on my own.
It says Kathy's right here.
You're still toast. Schnickenpooper.
I know who stole the tests! I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. It's late. Fellow classmates, after a good deal of detective work, I have discovered who stole the tests. After interrogating each and every one of you extensively, and based on what you have told me, it appears that the tests were stolen by... a little green man.
Man, that was
What
a
a
relief.
Great news.
Thank goodness.
Great job, Ange.
Makes perfect sense. Game over. We've got to find this criminal right away.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Let's
Get
do
him.
it.
I need to pound him.
Unless
Yeah.
what really happened is something completely different.
No, I really think you nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Right.
What if I told you Butterfinger stole the tests?
Me?
Sure, you were tricked by the test too. Getting a bad grade would mean summer school, which would mean no water slides, no roller coasters, no cotton candy, no sunburn. So you stole a bunch of them. So no one could blame you specifically.
But no!
Sure, you've got no alibi. I know you weren't at Kathy's.
But Butterfinger.
And neither were you, Monica. Admit it, you were desperate. One more bad grade and you'd get kicked off the school newspaper.
Well,
Or maybe Minetti took the tests. Or AJ. Or Candy. Or Ethan.
So what you're saying is that you have no idea who did it, and that it could be anyone.
Or everyone.
Say what?
Oh, it's quite simple, my friends. All of you did it together.
What a clown! Are we gonna get balloons too?
You may not all be friends, but you all had the same goal, to get those tests back. Remember what Schnickerpooper said? Groups with common goals are more productive.
Yeah, what he said.
And it's easier to take risks when it involves being part of a group. All of you needed those tests to disappear, so all of you claimed to see a little green man, and all of you said you were at Kathy's. 2 lies, my friends. But who engineered it all?
There was no little green man?
Who was the ringleader?
Don't look at me, Sherlock. I had nothing to do with this. Didn't say I was at Kathy's, didn't say I saw a little green man, and didn't need my test back anyway because I knew it was on what's-his-face. But you planned the whole thing! It was your idea! Yeah! I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think you do. And now you're making your innocent classmates take the blame.
You're not so innocent.
And it would have worked, but you got greedy. Let me tell you what really happened. You flunked the test and wanted it back just like the rest of us.
No, I told you I knew the test was on that guy.
Then be so kind as to tell us anything about him. Like, his name?
Well,
Yeah, nice try. You thought it was on math, just like we did. You said it yourself.
And it wasn't even on the subject he told us to study. Ugh, even his test planner said math.
Then you got Schmitty to unlock the door. But you didn't want to do it alone. So you figured if everyone was in on it, you couldn't get busted. But Tracy just couldn't resist the desire to stick it to me and my friends. So she put our 3 tests back and let her personal goals get in the way of your common goals.
Your theory is stupid.
Tell that to Schnickenpooper.
You tell that to Schnicken. Okay, big whoop. You got us. Besides, whatever happened to your tests?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Really?
No, of course I took them. How do you think I got busted?
They're right here. So we're all going down?
We're all guilty.
Your shirt is stupid.
Here comes Foot.
We're toast.
Good morning, class. I'm sure you can't wait for our first order of business. Hanging my brand new calendar. It's a rock calendar. Every month has a different rock. It's just so rocky. Okay, Angelo. Let's not wait all day. Where are my tests?
Okay, Mr. Foot. You know how much I pride myself on always finding the truth and the truthiness of truth.
No, but go on.
Here's what happened. Yesterday morning, right after the totally unfair test, Tracy saw Schmitty in the hallway. And then, just over his shoulder, there was a little green man climbing in the window.
Oh, man.
Little green man? Ridiculous.
Believe me, I was just as surprised as you.
This is your theory? You expect me to believe this little green man got into my locked office? How?
Liquefied.
What?
Yeah, he turned into a liquid and slid under the door.
And what did he do with the tests?
Ate him.
How did he escape?
Window.
Impossible.
Not if you have a propeller hat.
Oh, all right, that does it, young man. You've wasted enough of my time. You're off to detention. Maybe even suspension.
Oh, no, Angelo.
Not Angelo.
He's not even green.
No, I'm just a boy. Ah! Sure, I pretended I was scared. I didn't want the little ones to think there's anything glamorous about doing hard time. But I wasn't scared. I ain't scared of nothing. Look, sometimes you gotta take one for the team, even if that means letting a crazy broad like Tracy walk free. That test was unfair. I had to do something. Besides, this story's not over. Turns out while Foot was dropping me off here, my classmates celebrated by tearing up their tests.
Wait, did Angelo just do something nice for me? He must be up to something.
The celebration made perfect sense, but the timing was awful.
What in blazes? Go!
So now we're all in detention together, doing some hard time.
It was you, wasn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mr. Foot.
No idea? My car is on the roof of the school. My car!
Whoa, bro! How in heck town did that car get up there?
That is one bad parking spot.
Yo, sweet way to end the school year. Booyah!
Kids will be talking about this prank all summer.
School's out for summer! Yeah! Crush it!
What makes you think I'm capable of doing something like getting your car up on the roof?
What makes me think you're capable? Your history of ridiculous pranks. That's what. As I was saying, Mercury, is there a cricket in here? Oh! Angelo! Instant mashed potatoes? Angelo! Who put glue all over my stuff? Angelo? You have something to do with this, Angelo. You usually do.
What? Me? No way could I get your car up on the roof. I don't even have a driver's license. Or a pilot's license. We have been cleared for landing. Please return your tray tables to the upright position.
Don't try to joke your way out of this, Angelo.
Look, Mr. Foot, seriously, it's not me. And besides, you have no proof.
Woohoo! No more teachers!
Woohoo! No more students! Ha ha!
So, have a nice summer vacay, Mr. Foot.
There was a witness. And this witness is in the next room right now describing the hooligan to none other than sketch artist extraordinaire Damien Burst. I'll soon have my proof.
Well, it was dusk and I wasn't wearing my glasses, so I got nothing. Just do your best to describe this car roofing prankster / street art genius. Let's see. Speak, and my nimble fingers will be your eyes. Well, he had 3 mouths and scales and a body shaped like an ostrich. Yes, that's him.
Wait, really?
No.
Very funny, very funny.
All right, okay. The real perp had a big head, like a watermelon.
Ugh, at this rate, I'll be here all summer. Foot just wants to hear something. Anything, really. He needs a story. Once he's satisfied, I'm out of here. Okay, here goes. I'm gonna tell you what really happened.
This should be good.
As soon as detention ended yesterday, I saw your car speeding away. But you were still up in your classroom. So that meant someone was stealing your car.
Mm-hmm. All right, go on.
So I did what any kid would do, hoping to up his final grade for the year. I gave chase. This is my stuff. Darn, lost it. Out of the way!
Hey, what are you doing? I'm walking here. Hey.
Aha! Foot's car. It was parked at the end of Square Street.
Square Street. Got it. No need for all the action movie embellishing, Angelo.
Who says I'm embellishing? Now, I could have called it in to the authorities, but I had to know who took your car and why. Ugh. This is the part of the story where things get a little foggy. They must have snuck up behind me. Next thing I know, I'm in an empty room. And I hear two voices on the other side of the door. Probably those crooks who stole your car.
Are you sure this plan is airtight, Frog?
As sure as my name is Frog.
But your name ain't really Frog.
Shut up, 11.
I made myself super sweaty. So it was easy to slip out of the rope.
Did you hear something?
It's the boy, but he ain't going nowhere. We can deal with him after we rob the Wellington Bank.
Wellington Bank.
So that's it. They plan to rob Wellington Bank using your car as the getaway vehicle. That means you would be blamed for the crime, Mr. Foot.
Frog? 11? What kind of names are those?
Aliases. Duh, keep up, Mr. Foot. Obviously not their real names.
Ugh, Angelo, this is all very ridiculous.
Well, it's no more ridiculous than your car on the school roof.
What about his nose? They say the nose is the eye to the soul. Or was it the nose is the soul of the ears? One of them.
Well, okay, let's see. I only saw him straight on,
So you were saying Frog and 11 left the room on Square Street and were off to Wellington Bank.
Right. And I wasn't going to let them out of my sight a second time. Try as I might, no way I could chase them down with my bike. They were just too far away this time. But I had an idea. A kite! Mind if I give it a try?
Sure.
Actually, my idea involved many kites.
Whoa, cool, he's flying!
Gross! Building!
Honey, you have to see this. There's a boy flying.
Darling, your doctor says only 1 cup of coffee a day.
I spotted them arriving at Wellington Bank. Time was running short.
Time to make a large cash withdrawal.
Cash withdrawal. How'd he escape?
Wheels don't fail me now!
That's Mr. Foot's car! Hey! Where do you guys learn how to drive? My sister or something?
Watch out! Watch out! Let's get out of here!
I'm right behind you.
As they made their escape, I finally got a good look at one of them. He had a thick mustache and a pointy head.
Mustache and pointy head? You expect me to believe that? Poppycock!
I don't expect anything, sir. But let's face it, you have no other explanation for how this happened.
Well, I suppose you're right. But
Now that I've told you the story, can I please go and enjoy the rest of my summer?
all right, fine.
Aha! I have a picture of the car roofer right here.
Huh? Angelo?
It was parked at the end of Square Street.
Square Street?
Probably those crooks who stole your car.
Frog? And 11?
Aliases. Duh, keep up, Mr. Foot. I had an idea. A kite.
Kites! My dog Wellington.
Planned to rob Wellington Bank using your car as the getaway.
Wellington Bank.
He had a thick mustache and a pointy head.
Mustached man with a pointy head? He made the whole story up.
And poof, just like that, I was gone. For the whole summer.
Thank goodness it's summer. No more Angelo. Woohoo! So you'll have 2 weeks to complete your reports, meaning they're due...
Wait for it.
April 1st.
Ugh, not another April Fool's Day.
It's the best.
I love April Fool's Day.
I hate April Fool's Day. I loathe April Fool's Day. I abhor April Fool's Day.
All right, everybody, settle down.
Pulling pranks in school is just spitting in the eye of authority. It's just plain wrong.
I'll have you all know that any bad behavior this year will have very serious consequences. I will not tolerate any tomfoolery in this school. Am I, Crystal?
Mr. Foot, I would
Spare
never...
me, Angelo. You've pulled a prank every single April Fool's Day since as long as anyone can remember.
What? Shizzle! Who put glue on my butt?
Angelo!
Huh? Oh! I do not want to drink frog!
You've been warned, Angelo. Any shenanigans this year, and it's
Military school.
lifetime detention.
Go?
Seriously?
Even after you graduate?
That is harsh. Oh yeah, lifetime detention sounds about right.
The thing nobody knows about me is that I know when it's time to call it a day. Quit while I'm ahead. The hallmark of a true legend. Mr. Foot, what I was about to say is that my pranking days are behind me. Over. I've turned a corner. Nothing else to prove.
Oh, really?
I solemnly swear there will be no more pranks. None. Zippo. Nada. Zero. Donut.
That would be unexpectedly delightful.
So, that's my goal these next 2 weeks. Not pull any pranks. It's truly an anti-mission.
All of the bathrooms can't be out of order. Gotta pee. Balls! So obvious.
Better pace yourself, Angelo. Still got a few days until April 1st.
Wish I could take the credit, but I'm officially retired.
Come on, Angelo. The whoopee cushion in the teacher's lounge and the confetti in Miss Perla's umbrella, that had your name all over it.
Huh, didn't even know about that one. Listen, guys, I'm telling you, I'm out of the game. Dude, what about the rubber mouse in the cafeteria? As much as I'd like to say it was me, it wasn't.
Yo, Angelo, how you like my pranks? Better than yours ever were.
Yeah, right, it was you.
Angelo, you gave me your word there would be no more pranks.
I swear it's not me, Mr. Foot. Besides, if it was me, and it isn't, I would want people to know it's me. Right?
If you're trying to confuse me, you've succeeded.
Listen, Mr. Foot, come on. I'm a victim, too. I wouldn't prank myself, right?
You have a point. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt this time, but I'm watching you like a hawk. Caw-haw! Caw-haw!
It just got personal.
Can you believe Manetti's taking the credit for all your awesome pranks?
Yeah, Ange, he's cramping your style.
Last time I'm gonna say it, guys. It's not me. I have an ironclad alibi for every single one of those pranks.
So then what? Manetti's the genius behind all this?
That's probably the first time the words Manetti and genius have ever been used in the same sentence.
Exactly. And you know, the more that I think about it, whoever's behind this campaign is someone with a keen intelligence.
Yeah, but who?
That's what I have to find out to clear my name.
Yoink! No enjoyment in the halls. You know, there's only one kid in school who would set you up like this.
Tracy! Aha! Got you now. All right. Oh, there's such a sucker. Ah!
What?
The...
We've both been pranked.
Well, at least we've narrowed down the list of culprits somewhat.
When I do find the prankster, it's gonna be payback time.
The good news is, I've got yet another alibi. You!
Oh, no you don't. Don't count on me to get you out of trouble.
Wow, Tracy, that's cold.
Oh, yes, it is.
Someone put black pepper in the teacher's coffee. Unless this mysterious prankster reveals himself, I am holding you responsible.
Shake it off. Eyes on the prize. There's still a prankster at large. And to catch a prankster, I'll need to think like a prankster. Something I know quite a bit about. A real prankster would never be able to resist the temptation to draw a mustache or black out the front teeth on a picture of Tracy. A classic. The trap is set. Time for the spider to catch the fly. No, not you.
You got me.
Never in a million years would I have guessed. It's Butterfingers. Of course, that's the real genius of it all, isn't it?
Can't hold a candle to you, though, Angelo. You're the master of the art, the benchmark, a living legend.
It's a gift, really.
I like your work, man. I'm a fanboy. Got a scrapbook and everything.
A scrapbook?
Sure. Photos, school newspaper clippings, interviews, memorabilia.
Memorabilia? Serious?
Serious.
The receipt from the time I had pizza delivered to the principal's office? Insaniac! Ha! An actual photocopy of the inside of my nose? Madness!
You wouldn't mind, autographing it, would you?
No way. I'm dreaming. This has got to be the only existing photo of Mr. Foot in pajamas.
Yeah, that's the original. High res and everything.
I can't believe he actually thought the parent-teacher conference was a pajama party.
You are indeed a giant of the pranking arts, Angelo.
Oh, please. You're too kind, even if you are right. Listen, Butterfingers, about this whole, lifetime detention thing.
Yeah. Man, I'm really sorry you're taking the blame for my pranks.
It's fine. And all things considered, I don't have the heart to turn you in and get myself out of trouble. Which is why I'm going to help you.
Help me?
Take you under my wing.
What, like a protege or something?
Help you break into the big leagues, champ. Make a name for yourself. I'll make you a pranking star.
You mean a prank worthy of one of yours?
Just requires a bit of thought and planning.
I, Butterfingers, humbly accept your offer.
Gotta take the pressure off, though, if we want to succeed. So from here on out, no more pranks at school. Got it?
Whatever you say, Ange.
But until we do come up with a plan, I want you to keep the juices flowing. Only at home.
Will do.
Try this one. Put your dad's toothbrush in the freezer overnight and put it back in the morning. Know that one?
No. Good one.
Let's see. Your mom make any cakes or pies?
Cakes, mostly.
Take a piece out, put a piece of sponge in its place, and slather some icing over it.
It's as good as done.
Now, let's put our heads together and find the perfect prank for you. I like a custom fit myself. Don't you?
Absolutely. Hey, hang on. You've got something on your face.
I promise not to do any pranks. But who says I can't pass the torch and help someone else do one? We need to get our hands on all the shampoo and bubble bath we can find. You'll have to grab all you can from your house, too. Come on, let's check the kitchen. You're gonna have to sneak in 2 bottles to school every day and hide them in your locker.
Check.
Completely harmless, completely effective. On the morning of April Fool's, pour some in the toilets.
Double check.
And the sinks.
Triple check.
And then turn on the main water valve.
Check and make that, yo.
Okay, so let's review. Pranking rule number 1.
Plan ahead.
Number 2.
Time your...
Reveal. Number 3.
Is the prank harmless?
Really?
Is the prank really harmless?
Right. And
never tell anyone until after the prank.
you'll be fine. Just a case of the jitters. Totally normal. Wish I could be there to talk you through it.
What? What do you mean?
If I don't have an ironclad alibi, I'm the one who'll get in trouble for the prank. So I'm staying home today.
But without you,
This is your show, Butterfingers. You're ready. May the prank be with you. Feels like a cold's coming on. Achoo! Gonna have to take a sick day. And that's not a prank. That's pretending. 2 very different things.
Oh my goodness! This is awesome!
Hey, what is going on in here? Where did all these bubbles come from? I hate April Fool's Day.
yeah! I did it!
Butterfingers, my friend, time to start your own scrapbook. You're now the stuff of pranking legends.
Thanks to you, Angelo.
Okay, sure. You have detention for the rest of the year, but a lifetime of laughs thinking back on yesterday was all worth it. Hey, buddy?
Word.
I hate April Fool's Day. What? What now, Angelo?
You got a little something on your face?
What?
Nope. It's, yeah, it's still there. May I? Got it.
Thank you, Angelo.
Don't mention it. Learned that one from Butterfingers. The student has taught the master.
What in the world of Ira? Is this a cartoon series?